Fuck if I know what's going on with the SBA. They are still dragging their feet and screwing over millions of small businesses. I've said it once, I've said it 1,000 times, even Clyde has said it. The SBA has the amazing ability to completely ignore the law and just make up their own rules. Multiple deadlines written into the stimulus law have come and gone, and yet the SBA is still refusing to open up the EIDL program portals for new applicants. What is going on? Who is eligible? And when will we finally all get our small business grants? All this and more in today's video. Hello and welcome to Stephen Carlson Show. I'm Stephen Carlson. I'm a tech entrepreneur, real estate investor, author, YouTuber, paramedic, and Clyde is down here and Bonnie's over there. I really need your help, everyone. Please make sure you comment down below with the hashtag TeamEIDL. That is spelled one word, T-E-A-M-E-I-D-L. Share this video with all of your friends. Make sure we get the word out that we are demanding that all small businesses get their grant, whether they are in low income or not. Sorry I haven't had any EIDL video updates in a little while. The first reason is the SBA is just dragging their feet. I'll get to that in a minute. And there really hasn't been anything to update you guys with. And second, I'm in the process of moving. And throughout the process, I have been dealing with the lender from hell. It must be run by the SBA. I will have a full detail of which home lender you should never use in the next coming days. And before I get any further, a very quick reminder, of course, all my regulars already know this, but for anyone new, I have a team of outstanding lawyers that I keep chained to the basement, and Clyde, he keeps them from escaping. The only problem with these lawyers, they get a little bit rowdy whenever I make a video. The only way to calm these stinking lawyers down is to give a quick disclaimer. This video for entertainment purposes only. I'm not a financial advisor. I'm not a lawyer. This is not legal, financial, or tax advice. You get the point. Also, while I have you here, why don't you check out Webull, link down below where you can get your 2 free stocks when you open an account and deposit $100. A few weeks ago, one of my viewers received, I screwed that whole sentence up, but we're just going to keep on going. Anyways, a few weeks ago, one of the viewers received a free Apple stock. If you don't really like stock investing, I don't know why, but maybe you don't, then why don't you check out the other video that is pinned down below where you can get the equivalent of 40 free lottery tickets every single week. I read the emails, the Discord messages, and the comments that you guys post. And it disgusts me how the SBA and Congress just keep screwing everyone over. The stories of despair that I hear from you guys, many of whom are days away from losing everything that they have worked so hard to build over the years. Yet the DC swamp, from both parties, couldn't give a about us. All they care about is their power, and they love how much control they have over all of our lives. The sad thing is, there are some very good and honest, well, at least for a politician, hardworking people in DC that are desperately trying to help the American people. But they're the minority in DC, and they are not in power. The DC swamp elites from both parties have a stranglehold on power in this country. And to them, this is just a game where they are in control and they happily change the rules whenever it suits them. Per the text of the December 27th stimulus plan, the SBA was supposed to give all eligible businesses that previously applied for EIDL back during the CARES Act the additional $10,000 grant if they had not already received it. And they were supposed to give this to you within 21 days. Even if you give the SBA a little extra time to get things up and running, they're way past that 21-day mark. But they don't care, because nobody is going to hold them to task. Right now, it is far more advantageous for Pelosi and Schumer to drag this out and inflict as much economic pain as possible on the people. Why, you ask? Because it gives them the excuse to spend trillions and trillions of dollars to fix the problem. And before you get your diapers all in a bunch and think that I'm choosing sides here politically, I'm not. I fully acknowledge that if the power lied within McConnell and his cronies, it would be the same. This is not a Republican versus Democrat issue. This is the DC swamp showing us who is really in charge. It is the global ultra-rich billionaires that control DC that are really in control of everything. They give you just enough crumbs to keep you from starving while keeping you under their thumb. So when will we finally get our money? Well, the good news is I think pretty soon. Why? Well, this is because once they push through the $1.9 trillion stimulus plan, they need the economy to turn around quickly. This gives them the ammunition to say, see, look at all the amazing things that we did for you. Just remember to vote for us. I have seen many of you guys are starting to get your $10,000 EIDL grants, and that's great. From what you've reported, some of you guys are in low-income areas and some are not in low-income areas. So I ain't got a clue what's going on with the SBA, and pretty much nobody does. We're not sure why the SBA is doing this when they officially claim that they are only offering the advanced money in the low-income areas, but yet non-low-income areas are getting the money. Who knows? In theory, at least in theory, the SBA should be opening the EIDL portal soon for those that have not received the grant or loan back during the first CARES Act. And we can hope that they will offer a second round of loans, not the grants, but at least the loans to businesses that are in need of additional emergency funds. Congress allocated plenty of money to do this, but yet the SBA just keeps dragging this out. I know, shocker.
So I got news for you. If more of you don't speak up and fast, and I'm talking about on social media, but go to senate.gov and congress.gov, get the contact information from your senators, congressmen, and women. And you got to light up the phones, because if out of 9 million people that applied for the EIDL grants and or loans, if only 30 to maybe 50 of them are bitching and complaining on Facebook and Twitter, we got a huge problem. And I'm grateful as hell to the almighty above that it looks like close to half of you are going to get the targeted EIDL advance email. Because I did a poll last night, 25% of you have already gotten it. That compares to a week before that when it was only 9%. And we still have 2 more weeks of those that got $1,000 per employee. And then in all of March, we got all the folks that applied between July the 15th and December the 27th. So by the time this is all done, maybe half of you are going to get not 10, but if you got 10 employees or less and you can show a 50% economic loss, perhaps with the application that you already have submitted, you're going to get another $5,000 of supplemental based on the version that's in the House. But again, it hasn't gone to the Senate yet. Jackie Rosen has a chance with her amendment to carve that up and say, wait a second, okay, we'll give you $15 billion of more targeted EIDL with these ridiculous 50% economic loss, but you're going to give us $40 billion for Section 332, the Emergency EIDL Grant, which is what S4227, the EIDL Small Business Act, was all about in the Senate last July.
Before I leave you guys, please check out a video that I uploaded on Monday about a local hero that lost his life saving the community from a dangerous drunk driver. All the YouTube ad revenue from that video goes directly to his memorial fund, so please watch and share the video. Thank you very much for watching this video. Please make sure you click like and subscribe. Doing so really helps the YouTube algorithm. I appreciate it, as do Bonnie and Clyde that are, they're pretty much passed out right now. But they appreciate it, I promise. Thanks, and I'll see you on the next one.